Hey fans and all people around the world that watch us. It's Mopeye here at Aaron Gribby's channel. And today he's asked me 20 questions that he asked me to answer because you guys don't really know much about my life since I haven't been on Aaron's channel for a little while because I don't know, actually I just got my license and then my truck is not very good on gas, not very fuel efficient, so I don't really go over there all that often anymore. And before I had my mom and my dad to take me over there, but now that I got my license they expect me to drive everywhere for myself, which is also nice because I have the possibilities. It's just a little bit of a burden on my part to pay $20 to go to Cambridge when it's only 30 miles away from where I live. Kind of got off topic, sorry guys, but alright. The first question that Aaron wanted me to answer was, what do you do when you're bored? Well, what do I do when I'm bored? Well, earlier I was making different thumbnails, which you guys I might make one for this video, probably not though. And I sometimes make just different little animation videos and stuff like that. I don't really have much to do in my time because I can't get hired anywhere yet. But when I'm 18, I'll probably be working my butt off, making that money. And I play video games sometimes, but the main thing I do is just sit on my bed. Sometimes just sit on my bed and message my girlfriend back, I suppose. I know, it's sad. I need more of a life than that, don't I, guys? I feel you. Sometimes I feel like I should go to Aaron's house just because we can do stuff and we can, make an entertaining video, etc. But, $20 is pretty steep just to go see a friend for an hour or so. And yeah. So, now the second question is, what is my favorite song? Favorite song, I'm kind of a rock guy, but I really like rock. I actually enjoy listening to rock, but I also like listening to rap because I like the bass. Because I have a excuse me guys, but I have a bass drum in my a bass drum. Yeah, I have a oh my god, I have a amp in my car, in my truck. Yeah, that's what it's called. Sorry guys. But yeah, I have an amp in my truck, so I like to listen to rap with that bass. I like to be able to feel my music. And a lot of rock songs, you get that also. But my favorite song would have to be, I don't really know how to pronounce their name or anything, but it's probably Closure by Chevelle. I don't know how to pronounce it. I would pronounce it Seva maybe? Seva, because I'm in Spanish, but I don't know if it's really a Spanish name, so you might pronounce the L, so then it'll be Chevrolet. But yeah, I like that song. And then my favorite movie. What's my favorite movie? My favorite movie is probably the 40-Year-Old Virgin. I've always said that. I don't know why. It's just, this is a good movie. Just, reminds me of my life. Yeah. My favorite actor would have to be Adam Sandler, though. And maybe Blended might be my favorite movie by him. Or there's a lot of good movies by Adam Sandler, in my opinion. But, yeah. The games I like to play. Well, let me tell you this. I don't play Fortnite. That's the most... I like objective games, kind of. I kind of like... I like GTA 5 and Call of Duty and stuff like that. Which aren't really objective games, but they're entertaining, I suppose. And Zombies on Black Ops 3 has gotten pretty in-depth. And Treyarch did just a wonderful job. And Activision done a amazing job on that also. They teamed up and they did nice. Okay, sorry guys. I'm reading off my computer here the questions. I don't know if you saw that, but I'm sure you didn't. Sorry. If I can make you see that better, I would have, but yeah. Anyways, what kind of vehicle do you have? Well, like I've been saying in this video, I have a truck. It's a Dodge Ram 1500. Not a regular cab, but not a crew cab, a quad cab. I kind of wanted an extended cab, but they're kind of expensive, and I got a 4.7 liter V8 in there. It was a pretty nice truck, and it does justice for what I wanted it to do. I wanted it to get me to point A, I want to get to point B, then I want to get back to point A eventually. And that's what it does. Not very... the worst thing, like I was talking about earlier, is the fuel efficiency on it is just not good, but that's what you get when you got a big ass truck like that. Excuse my language. Yeah, it's red. Have a little bit of I have like a 5% tint on the windows. And that's the type of vehicles that I have. I only have one, but I also have a my mom has a vehicle, and that I could drive if I wanted to. I just have to fix it. Right now, it needs a new battery, needs new tires, needs new fuel pump, etc. There's a lot of problems with it, and since I can't get it started, I don't know if it's a theft. If I need to get it reprogrammed, I don't know if I need to do that yet, since I can't get it started because because of the battery. And that's going to be kind of fun if you have to get it reprogrammed, because then you have to take it to Ford, because it's an Explorer. There's a Ford Explorer 2002 or something like that. How many pets do I have? Well, I have 0 pets, actually. I don't like animals that much. I know people might say, oh, you're a horrible person. You don't like cats? You don't like dogs? Oh, well, fuck animals. They suck. They piss on my floor. They ruin it. They make it dirty. And I don't fuck with that. I know. I don't like animals like that, man. It's not cool. They make my house dirty. Makes it smelly. I know you guys are also probably thinking, well, if you knew how to train them properly, that wouldn't be a problem. Well, unfortunately, I don't. I don't really spend my time trying to learn how to teach a dog how to not poop on my floor, which is obviously very important if you're going to own one. That's why I don't own any. I own 2 cats. Well, my mom owns 2 cats, though, and they're they're litter trained, so that's not too bad. And my mom cleans the litter and everything, so it doesn't smell bad. But the dogs, I had the worst time trying to train dogs. I just can't do it. But I do like, I guess I'm not really, I kind of like dogs. I like dogs, kind of. I like Aaron's dog, Trinity. You've seen her in one of the videos. It's called Easter or something like that. Easter Day. Trinity. I love Trinity. She's such a good dog. She does poop on the floor. 7. I know this is taking forever, guys. I'm sorry. This has already been 8 minutes, so I'm going to try to speed it up. Here I am. Excuse me. Here I am trying to speed it up, talk really fast. Anyways, I like Donald Trump. This could be in a big political debate, honestly, but because I do like Donald Trump, but I also don't. I like Donald Trump in the beginning. I think he was the best candidate that we had to choose from. I don't really like Hillary Clinton. I didn't really like her political views. Some were okay, but some were also not, in my opinion. And I kind of like how Donald Trump talked about his tax policy in his debate. I know he hasn't fulfilled that exactly yet, and some people say that it's going to benefit the rich more than it does the poor, but hopefully not, because Donald Trump kind of said that he wouldn't, and he wants to make America great again, even though, honestly, if you look out through history, America was really never great. You got the Cold War from 1946 to like 1991 or something like that, and you got the Vietnam War. It's like 1940 something. No, I don't remember when the Vietnam War was. Sorry, guys. But you have also World War II, and then you have World War I, and then you have a lot of battles, and the Civil War gets in there in 1800s. So, there was never really a great time. And even here recently, I know the Cold War wasn't the worst thing, but we had the terror attacks, and I don't really like how people pretend that's like just a new thing. It's really not. If you guys it's just more like Marilyn Manson said. I know this is a horrible quote, but the world hasn't got really more violent, like he said. It's just gotten more televised, and I agree with him 100%. That's completely true. And I'm sorry, guys. This is at 10 minutes, and I'm only on 8. So hopefully I can wrap it up real soon. But also, I really enjoy doing vlogs, and I like talking to you guys. I like interacting with you guys. And at the very end, I'm going to talk about something. And if you guys are really, if any of you guys are interested in that, and I'll get into it later on. But if you guys are interested, you need to let us know, because then we can definitely do it, and we would love to do it for you guys, probably. I would, at least. Where would you like to travel to? I would love to travel to Norway, just because they have the finest healthcare. They have a really nice government, and it's amazing. And Donald Trump said a long time ago, not really a long time ago, but like in February or something like that, he said we need to get people from Norway, which means that, and we should be more like Norway, which means he should give us I'll get into it in another video. Sorry, guys. Why do you want to be my manager? I want to be Aaron's manager just because we've been buddies for like 5 years or some crap. I don't know. He's been dating my sister for like 3, and I knew him for like 2 years before that. So like 5, 6, maybe 4. I knew him for a long time. I don't really hang out with him much, but this is kind of the way that we at least talk to each other, and it kind of makes me feel like we're still friends when honestly we're really not, because we don't hang out or anything. And hey, Aaron, if you watch this video and you get to 11:33, you need to help me pay money to get there, because you got this money, and well, you got an income kind of, and you can help me get there, buddy. But I really just want to be Aaron's manager, because it makes me kind of feel like we still talk to each other. I suppose is just a reason to talk to each other other than to see how we're doing and stuff. What's my favorite holiday? My favorite holiday would have to be, I know everybody's probably expecting me to say Christmas, but I kind of do like Christmas, just because I like giving stuff to people, because that makes me feel nice when you have some stuff, when you have more than you need, and then you can give it to other people that don't have it. It makes me feel nice. But it's not Christmas. It's probably Thanksgiving, because I'm a pig, you see. And I love food. Food is great. So it has to be Thanksgiving. My best childhood memory. This is a hard one. There's so many. I wasn't really, probably when I met my girlfriend, that was a pretty good one. When I met Aaron, it was pretty funny. I don't know if you heard the story, but I was on my way home from a park, and I popped my tire. I think he talked about it in another video, but I popped my tire. I don't remember how. Probably, I think I was doing tricks, and I ended up landing on, I was like doing a 360, like I don't even know what it's called, like a bunny hop 360 thing, whatever that's called. I'm not really a biker or anything, but I was trying to do that. And it wasn't a BMX bike, it was just the bike you're meant to pedal on and ride. It wasn't a mountain bike, but it wasn't really a bike made for tricks. And I ended up popping the tire because I landed in glass or something like that. And then I was walking down the road, and he saw me. He's like, "Hey, buddy, you need help?" I was like, "Yeah, dude, come over here. Yeah, come over here." I was like, man, hopefully he's not a stalker or anything. And then we walked back to my dad's house, which was about a couple blocks down the road, and we put the bike up. And then I told my dad, "Hey, Dad, we're going over to Aaron's house," which was obviously his name. And we went over to his house and I stayed the night with him the first night I met him. It was pretty crazy. I could have got murdered or something, guys. Just don't do that. Don't go to someone's house the first time you met them. But I wasn't really, I knew people, but I wasn't really friends with many people. But neither was he. I'm probably the one that made him the most friends in Cambridge. Because I already knew Eric, and I already knew David and Travis, and I already knew a bunch of other people that he hangs out with now. And we hung out, and we were pretty good buddies. So I probably gave him most of his people and his friends or some crap in Cambridge. So then now we're on number 12. What would I do if I won the lottery? I would probably have to say I would help. Well, depends on how much. Let's say if I won $20 million, right? Well, I'd put $1 million I would keep $1 million for myself to probably buy a new car, buy a house and everything. The 19 mil in the bank, obviously. And I might occasionally take like 100,000 or something and help homeless people or poor people that don't have much, because I am kind of one of those poor people that don't always have everything you need or want. So, I mean, I do have everything I want. I mean, I'm really lucky compared to some children in Indiana. And it breaks my heart to know that some children have to starve and stuff. So I'd really would love to help them. And I wish Donald Trump would do something about that. But it's not that easy of a fix, honestly. I don't have a solution, so how can I expect him to? That's my view on it. What famous person do you look up to? I don't really look up to any famous person. There's not many famous people that I even know, honestly. I can't even think of any famous person. Like, there's John Cena, I guess. He's pretty funny. He's freaking huge. Huge dude. Be pretty cool to meet him. Once, Roman Reigns, I don't really look up to him either, but I've seen Roman Reigns. I was close enough to, like, talk to him and touch him. He was about to go into a WWE match or something like that, and me and Aaron saw him. We were pretty close to him. Everything was pretty cool when he used to walk out to the crowd. But I don't really look up to any famous person other than like scientist or something, and I'm not really gonna get into that because you guys wouldn't be too intrigued to hear about me liking Albert Einstein's theory on time, which is actually very complex and hard to understand, even for me. And yeah, and so probably just science people aren't really famous, but are famous to me because I'm a nerd. If you was the president, what is the first thing you would do? That's a great question. What would be the first thing I would do? Well, first of all, it just depends on my circumstances, I suppose. Being a poor person and not growing up rich, and if I was ever the president, not everybody can become the president. You have to just look out through history. Obama was a millionaire. Freaking Trump's a billionaire. The Clintons were not billionaires, but millionaires. You have to be rich to be the president, honestly. And I hope you guys learn that when you actually get into elections and you guys care about those things. But my first thing I would do is probably I would make a bill helping homeless people. And if I was a millionaire, I'd probably give, not everybody in America, but I'd generate this thing where I could give 10 people $100,000 or something like that, which is $1 million. But something nice like that. And I would also, oh man, I can't even think of anything that would help the nation right now, in my opinion. I would try to step down police brutality and make sure that police are doing what they're meant to, because they're here to serve us and they're meant to help us. They're not here to kill us. They're definitely not here to try to be racist. That's just not right. Right now I'm doing a research project, and I was actually, it was about back in 1960s when African American people got beat up, and so it was just disgusting what white people would do to people just because of different skin colors. They're horrible. It's horrible, honestly. So yeah, I don't really know what I would do if I was president. I'd have to think about it more than what I am right now. Can't think of anything off the top of my head. If you were stuck in a room with one person, who would you want it to be with? Probably my girlfriend. I love her so much. She's such a doll, and she's so fun to hang out with. She would entertain me. She would make jokes. She'd probably pick my nose for me and stuff, help me clean my glasses, and we could do chores, and we can just talk, and I feel comfortable with her. So it'd be either her or maybe my buddy Austin, or probably Aaron before Austin, honestly. But yeah, one of you guys would probably be the person I want to be stuck in a room with. 16. Who would you want to be in a room with? Wait, what? If you was stuck in a room with one person, who would you want it to be with? Who would you not want to be in a room with? Oh, so 16 would be the exact opposite of 15. Who would I want? Who would I not want to be in a room with? Probably someone that's drunk or high, because they're just annoying. Oh my god. Who would I not want to be in a room with? A crocodile. That'd probably try to eat me. Maybe my sister's boyfriend. I don't know, one of them, because that'd be really awkward if you don't know him. I'm not a very outgoing person. I wouldn't even try to get to him. So someone I don't nearly know, or like a little kid like Michael or something, because then they would just pester you. So yeah, that's who I would not want to be in a room with. What does your dream house look like? Well, me and my girlfriend have actually been talking about this, and it would have to be a 4-bedroom house with 3.5 baths. We'd want wood tile in the kitchen, an open concept. There's no preference on what type of gas. Probably central air though, which would be a need. Nice electricity cost. Probably 3,000 square footage would be big enough. 3-car garage, maybe, and a driveway where you can park a couple more cars, which would be nice. Yeah, that's basically what my dream house would be like. And what it would also look like, it would be like, there would be probably brick, and there would be not very much stuff in it, because I don't like clutter. It makes me feel cluttered, and it makes me feel claustrophobic. I don't like that, so there won't be a lot of stuff in there. When was the last time you climbed a tree? He asked. Oh my goodness. When was the last time I climbed a tree? Probably one time. Probably when I was in. Probably the last time I hung out with Aaron, honestly. When we went back in the backyard, because my dad has a little, like an acre or 2 acres, and he has woods with it, and he has this tree fort, which I might show you sometime. It's molded out now, and it's dry rotted and everything, but I can show you guys that. That's probably the last time I climbed a tree, so probably 2 years ago at least. Getting out of shape, I suppose. 19. If you need to help. If I needed help, who's the first person I go to? It just depends on what I need help with. If I need help with moving something, I'd go to a guy. If I need help with emotional stuff, I'd go to my girlfriend. If I need help with just being entertained, I would talk to a friend. So I guess this is kind of also situational. Just depends on what I need help with. But there's not one person I would just go to first. It just depends on what it is, I suppose. Where do you think best at? Like, what helps you think about stuff? Where do I think best at? Probably in my room. Sitting in my room. Right here on this bed. Sitting on my bed. And probably just watching TV. Or not even watching TV, honestly. Just the TV that's not on. No noise hardly except my fan. Because I can't really handle extreme silence. Lights off and put my phone down, and yeah, that's probably when oh no, actually that's not true, guys, I lied. Probably in my truck, or when I'm driving by myself and I'm not listening to any music. So many thoughts just run through my head. Oh my goodness, like space, how big it is. If it's infinite, freaking history, math, equations, just bunches of stuff. Yeah, I know, I kind of think about weird stuff, probably in most people's opinion. I also think about sometimes how I'm gonna entertain you guys. I haven't made a video in a while, and this one's kind of a long one, but I hope you guys stay around because it's gonna be pretty good. I'm probably not gonna do much editing because this is just the one-on-one with me and the camera, because you guys, I'm talking to a camera, that's why. And I know this hasn't really been very funny. I wasn't really trying to make it comical or anything. It's just, I just wanted you guys to know a little bit about myself and everything. But like I was talking about earlier, had about 8 or 7 minutes, what I've been thinking about doing is having like a meetup session or something. I know Aaron's mentioned it, but I'm being serious this time. If you guys would like to meet up with me, Aaron, and some of the probably Keith, just some of the, like the more not really main, because I'm not that main, honestly. Keith's more main than I am, and Aaron's way more main than any of us, and Timmy's more main than I am. I mean, but yeah, if you guys would like to meet us, we can set that up. But we'd have to know, and we'd have to set a date. And me and Aaron can both drive now, and we can save money up. So like wherever our most of our fans are. So if you guys are in Ohio, we can like maybe find a place in Ohio to rent it, possibly. Me and Aaron can maybe set that up, or we could do it in our backyard, or at the park or something. It doesn't have to cost money. Just meet us, talk to us, get to know us. I know we don't really have that many people, but it would just be something that's fun. And if you guys could help, like if you guys would donate money to us or contribute $5, that'd be helpful, because then we could buy you guys pops, and we could, obviously you guys could keep that $5, and it would be free. You wouldn't have to get the $5. The $5 would just help us with buying cameras and buying microphones and doing all the stuff that we have to do for this channel, even though we've put a lot of hard work in this channel and we don't really have much of a database, but we just really enjoy it. And we know that most, like our 10 viewers that watch our videos enjoy a lot of our videos. So excuse me again, guys, like just coughing out on your face, getting all that spit on your face. Yeah, think about that, you germaphobes. All that spit and germs. But yeah, like I was saying, we can meet up with each other. I know I don't really like the idea of that making you guys pay, and you guys wouldn't have to. It would be at the park or something like that. The $5, like if we got 10 people to go and we got $5 by each of you, that'd be $50. And you guys would also, what we can do is we can prove that that $50 went to making the videos better. We can show you the new camera we bought and the receipt, or whatever you guys want to prove that. I know it's not really nice to ask you guys to do that, but it would just be cool to meet you guys, the fans that do care. And I'm hoping that we do have a little bit of fan base around the world. Not really, like maybe in like Indiana, like somewhere that's not our friends, hopefully. I'm hoping that's not all our viewers. But anyways, I'm pretty much done with this video. This is 30 minutes long. No one's going to really watch this, and it's going to take like 45 hours to post to YouTube, which is not going to be fun at all. But I just wanted to answer those 20 questions. So if you guys would like to, if you guys like this video, I would appreciate you liking the video, obviously. If you liked it, dislike it if you don't. GK, don't do that. It makes me and Aaron look bad, like we always say. And if you guys want to, subscribe to the channel, because we're going to be putting up more content just for you guys, just to enjoy it. So, peace out, y'all.